Hi and welcome back. I'm Mark Richard Adams, post-production professional, and today my video is going to be on grouping and how do we group certain scenes together to give them a uniformed look so we don't have to necessarily grade each individual shot. Okay, so the way that we're going to do that is so I've got these clips on the timeline and you can see I've got 5 shots here that are part of their own scene. Okay, and what I want to do, and they do go over here, but I'm just going to concentrate on these 5 here. And what we can do now is group these clips together. But before I do that, I just want to show you in the notary area this selection here. We've got clip and we've got timeline. Now, in previous videos, I've explained that clip will allow you to grade the clip that you're on, this clip, and timeline will allow you to basically turn the entire timeline, every single shot there, into one massive group, and you can apply one color correction or one LUT to the whole thing. Now we want to expand on this a little bit. So what I want to do is I want to click on the first shot, click on the last shot, and you can see it highlights. If I right click, I can then go to add into new group. Now it'll ask me for a group name, so I can call it, we'll call it outside chat. Okay. Now you can see there's a linked icon on all of these clips now. Very different from the others. Okay. We know that these are linked together. So now let's go and have a look up here. Can you see what's happened? It's not just clip and timeline anymore. We have group pre-clip, clip, group post-clip, and timeline. Okay, the way that this works is that if we select group pre-clip, you can pre-grade before you get to the clip, okay, before you get to this clip here. Or we can post-grade the clip after the clip. So think of it as pre this section and post in this section, okay? Normally I just use group post-clip. Click on that, you can see instead of the orange box, we have a yellow box now surrounding. Now let's just have a look at what we can do. Let's jump over to the waveform. And you can see it's burning out. It's sitting a little bit high. I mean, it's quite a rich summer's day. Let's have a little look at what we can do. I'm just going to jump into the curves and I'm just going to roll that down. You can see I'm just pulling those burnouts back under that 1023 line there, okay? And I just want to lower the blacks. Now that's going to be a very fine color correction. Let's just turn that on and off. So you can probably see on the screen there's something happening there. That's good. It's quite rich, but I think I will give it a little bit more richness. I'm going to mess around with the contrast. So what I want to do now is I want to create another node. You can see it's just like the clips. We can apply another node. I'm going to jump into Power Windows and I'm just going to, I really like to focus attention on contributors. So I'm going to have something a bit like that. I'm going to whiz over to the primary as well, the offset, knock the offset down, and I'm going to knock the gain down as well. I'm going to invert it with the invert key, and I'm going to smooth through. I use this effect a lot. It's a really lovely little effect. It's, you know, back in the day it would be called like sort of vignetting, but we're not. We're refocusing. We're refocusing your attention, the viewer's attention, on certain parts of the image, and the softness is so light you just can't see it. But subconsciously you are being drawn to certain sections of the screen. So I think it's quite important. Let me add another node there, which is Option S. Let's turn the whole thing on and off. Option D. Can you see? We've got an effect here. Looking pretty good. Now, let's draw your attention back to the timeline. You can see that not just this clip, but the next clip and the next clip have been color corrected. Of course, we're going to need to amend some of them, but look, the same color effect has been applied to every clip. Pretty cool. Let's try something a little bit more severe. I add another node. And I'm just going to be really severe. I'm going to completely take the saturation out. And I'm really going to mess around with it. Okay? And look what's happened. It's correcting every single clip in that group. Okay? In that group. Really good. You can also still amend shots within the group. So I could go to this shot here and come off the group post clip. We just go to clip and tweak that if you wish. So you can still amend inside of the group or outside of the group. So it's pretty cool. Now, finally, if you don't like any of that and you want to come out of the group, if the group's getting too confusing, you can highlight all, right click, and just go remove from group, and they pop out. And you can then just carry on grading individually. I really hope you've liked that video. It can be very cool for grading certain scenes together, getting certain essences of colour and grade and feel and look through. If you like this video, please subscribe. You'll get the chance to get notified on any new films that I make. Thanks so much.